Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day. Hope your day's been good. What did I do today? Let's see. I don't even know. Oh, I went and picked up I used to be a co-op coordinator for Bread Beckers, and about 6 months ago, I prayed and I asked God, I said, how much longer do you want me to be the co-op coordinator? And when 2 days later, when Bread Beckers came to deliver the order in December, Brad Becker told me that he was retiring and that was going to be his last time that was going to be actually his last delivery, and that they were going to go to a different form of shipping and it was going to require some extra work, and I just don't have the mobility to do that. So I was like, oh, well, that's a quick answer to my prayer. So anyway, God brought somebody else in to do what I had been doing for 15 years, and all of that to say, I put in an order with Bread Beckers Co-op.com, and wonderful company. If you are into grinding your own grain and working with fresh milled flour, wonderful company to work with. They are believers, and their business is more of a mission than it is it is a business, but it's also a mission, and they do a lot of work overseas. They have a orphanage in Haiti that they support, and a lot of good things. So anyway, tonight is Friday. Normally I am not available on Fridays, but I am available today, and I wasn't available last night, so I decided that I would come on here and do just a quick, easy project for y'all. I'm going to take a Chalk Couture stencil, Trust God and Chill, and I'm going to just apply it to a 9 by 12 inch, spiral notebook, and show you just how quick and easy this can be. And then I'll show you how to clean a stencil, and that's going to be what we're going to do. Chalk Couture has it has a whole new line that it's come out with for Christmas, and anyway, so you'll want to check out their new stencils that they've come out with. All right, so this is Trust God and Chill. This is a plastic that's on here. If this was paper, I would I would actually add some wax to it, but I think I'm going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a fuzzing cloth, and I'm going to add a little bit of lint onto the back of this. Like I said, tonight's going to be, crafts don't always have to be long and involved, although the ones that are long and involved are fun. You can just do a quick craft and make it meet your needs. These Chalk Couture stencils, you can also use these on bags, like gift bags. Let's see how this is. Okay, this is going to come off of here pretty easily, and I'm trying to stay away from the holes and just kind of centering this. I'm looking at the bottom. I'm looking at the bottom here to see if that's straight. I'm lining the bottom of the stencil up with the bottom of my notebook. Okay. And that will give me a straight line. Here we go. And then I'm going to lift this up and just work my way up. Peel this back and pull any hair or lint or anything like that that's sticking to the adhesive backing of this. Okay, making sure that I have a good seal, that I don't have any bubbles in here. And hey, Amanda, and this is what I have. It says Trust God and Chill. And so I'm going to, since I'm only going to use one color, remember that the level of difficulty has a lot to do with how many different colors you're going to use. And since we're only going to use one color, this is going to go pretty quickly. So I'm going to take and I'm going to just put some of the Chalk Couture paste on here. And then I'm going to take and run a squeegee across it, and you're going to see lickety split how you can change something pretty quickly. All right, and I'm going to use, instead of using a mini squeegee, which I use a lot of times when I use a variety of colors, I'm going to use what's called a small squeegee. And like I said, hold on to your hats because this is not going to take long. I'm going to just take my squeegee, run it over the silk screen area, and I put way more paste on here than I need, but that's okay because I can scrape it off and put it back in my paste jar, making sure that I don't go off of my notebook. This would be a fun thing to do with your kids that are going back to school. All right, I'm just kind of running this over, and I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to go back up into the design so that I don't go onto the notebook. You can do a variety, you can use a variety of transfers, you can mix and match them. Hey Trailside Designs, how are you? Thanks for joining me. We're just doing a quick, simple project tonight, and then I'm going to show you how to clean these stencils. There we go. And I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to put this in my water. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm going to lift this up. And actually would be better off. All right, I'm going to pull this. I'm going to turn this around because I want to make sure that I pull it from both sides. That way I don't stretch or distort my stencil. Okay. All right, then I'm going to put this in some water, and then I'm going to show you all how to clean this. But let me get this dry first. I want to get the stencil in the water so that the paste doesn't dry in the silk screen area. Get a paper towel. Now, if any of y'all have these Alex drawers from IKEA, and then there we go. So we've gone from just a plain cover to something that is a reminder of what you want to think about, or you can decorate it with different Chalk Couture stencils. Any way you want. You can do the front and the back, or you can just do the front. This dries pretty quickly. You can tell when it's dry because it won't be shiny anymore. If it's shiny, that means that it's still wet. Okay. I think we're good, y'all. And just like that, we take just a plain spiral notebook. This is just a plain, this has got my inventory of my pieces in it. This is one of my Chalk Couture notebooks that I take notes in. So this is just a plain 9 by 12 inch spiral notebook. The back of it's cardboard. Now, if you're going to put a design on the paper, the cardboard part of it, you're going to want to, hold on a minute, let me grab it. You are going to want to, you're going to want to use the surface wax. And any of the stencils, all of the stencils, I sell in my shop online. And if you join the Perks program this month, the month of August, it's $10, but you get $20 in credit to buy anything you want on the website, and everything is 30% off. So it's a subscription plan. It's normally $20, but the month of August there is a sale, and you can join the Perks program. All right, let me bring this out, and we're going to clean this off. You can join the Perks program for $10 this month, and then Chalk Couture will give you $20 to spend. So it's it's like having being able to buy twice as much for your money, or you can consider it to be 50% off. Either way you want to look at it. It's a recurring subscription until you cancel it, and when you cancel you have no obligation with the subscription. And I will post a link to the Perks program. But it's really a win-win situation. You can, all right, so there we go. So that is all nice and clean. All you want to do is you want to make sure that you get all of the ink or the paste out of the silkscreen area. All right, let me get my fuzzing cloth up here. It has two sides. It has a microfiber side and it has a fuzzing side. The microfiber side helps you to dry your stencils after you've used them, and if you want to reuse them, you can dry them and then reuse them. But back to the Perks program. So normally it's $20 a month and you get $20 credit. This month, the month of August, it's $10 to join, and it's $10 to join, and you get $20 in credit. So you double your money this month. And then next month, the subscription will go back up to $20, but you still get the $20 credit. So it's a great deal. And Chalk Couture just came out with a ton of new stencils, and you can use your credit. There we go. So we've got this, and we'll put this back in its sleeve. Now, I always tell everyone that you can pay full retail, but if I were you, I would get the Perks program and save 30% on everything on the website. All right, so there is this. That's the stencil. And this is the notebook. And I hope that I have inspired you to try something new. It's a lot of fun. This is, Chalk Couture was kind of like a segue for me for learning a lot of other crafts. I was a public school math teacher, so art was not necessarily, art is mathematic, but I was not necessarily, doing a lot of crafts like I'm doing now. And after I was a public school teacher, God called me to be at home, to be a stay-at-home mom. And after being a stay-at-home mom, he called me to be a homeschool mom. And then in the homeschool community, I started teaching math in the homeschool community to help others also. So math is kind of my specialty. And as I started Chalk Couture, I wanted to learn more and more ways to do different kinds of mediums. And so this has been a fun journey for me, and I'm still learning. And until God calls me to do something different, this is where I am. So I hope y'all have a great night. If you have any questions about the Perks membership, then please either message me or say something down in the comments, and I'll drop a link in the comments so that if you want to look at the the perks or the specs on the membership, but it's a great deal. It's normally $20 a month. You get $20 back to spend in product credit, and but for the month of August, it's only $10, and then you get $20 back to spend in product credit. And then next month, if you continue with the membership, it will automatically renew until you decide to cancel. All right, y'all have a great night. I'm Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs. I love you. Jesus loves you more. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Friday, rest of the day. All right, bye y'all.